Federation Limited, and they are distributing all the products under that thing with the name with the brand name of Amul, the taste of India. So they are contributing more on white revolution in India. During the white revolution period, they contributed more. With that introduction, I want to show you two quotes from the two major popular recognized persons. So one is Ron Kotsky, the lead private sector development specialist from World Bank in 1999. He introduced Amul as a brand. So Amul is a supply chain which has taken the form of cooperative association. It has developed the technology and methods to store surplus stocks of milk and dairy products in the form of powdered milk, and to reconstitute and distribute the products made from the powdered milk during the seasons of the year when dairy farms yield fall below demand levels. So this is the introduction he is given for the Amul. So I hope it clearly explains what is Amul and how they evolved with the good successful supply chain. And also the another quote is given by C.K. Prahladan. He's a well-known economist. He defined the concept called bottom of pyramid. And also he gave the quote on Amul, like Amul is a showcase for the cooperative sector in developing countries, encompasses the poor farmer with 2 buffaloes and world-class processing facilities and distribution systems with the nation and increasingly global reach. I think his expectation is reached now. So the Amul brand is available in not only in India, it is available globally. It is available. So when you are going to US, UK, the brand is available there also. So that is the success of the brand. So it's a cooperative society. He evolved, and you look into that concept environment, which we were in 1946. So when they are evolved 1946, before independence, during that period of independence, so you just imagine our situation, our environment. India, like Indian companies, they don't have that much infrastructure during that period, and even though they study all observe all the factors which were having some influence on that supply chain of the milk, and they formulate a successful model. So before going to the model, I just want to show the growth of the company. So you just see in 2009, it has only 8,005 crores in 2009. So imagine over the 20 years period, 10 years period, it has occurred 381% of growth. It has reached 38,500 crores around is a profit. And this is the turnover. So this is the this much growth. It has when you look into this picture, it clearly depicts that the Amul has gradual growth, and also it's steady growth. Also, it has a unique growth standard, and unique growth gradually it is increasing towards the high. So when you say this is happening because of the successful strategies, not only marketing strategy, they are also improving their supply chain with in all the angle, in all the aspects. They are improving their supply chain with the technologies and other demand, what are all the demand, they are forecasting the demand and what is the consumer's preference. All those things they studied well, and based on that they are making their strategies towards the particular high end. So when you're looking to their supply chain, so the first thing, they are collected the milk from the villages. Most of the collection centers are located at villages, because the production is much higher in the village side. So the milk collection centers are located in villages, and also they are taking the milk collection center to the district milk cooperative unions. So where they are processing the milk, and when the demand is when the supply is very high than the demand, they separate the excess milk to the processing thing, and they converted into milk powder and other products. They are using milk powder. They are in the next stage. They are using milk powder for the other product productions like ice cream and other cheese or something like other products. And after that, they are distributing the products to the customers through the state cooperative milk marketing federations. So this is the structural thing which is having happen in the Amul. And when you look into the supply chain of the Amul, so when the customers are expecting some products, so that products may be, sometimes the milk may be at higher demand side. Some seasons it may not happen. So during that time, the milk production may overproduction. The overproduction will leads to the loss of the company. So to subsidize that idea, over the period during the white revolution period, the initial stage, the demand is not satisfied. But over the period, after 20 years, I think 1990, we are saturated with milk production. And after that period, some of the seasons we had some overproduction of milk. During that period, they reduced the I mean they optimize the production thing with a unique strategy called other diversification of the products. So along with the milk, they are introducing some set of products like cheese and butter and other ice creams and Amul ice creams and other milk products. They gradually introduced in the supply chain. So in this thing, they collected the milk from the village cooperative societies, and then distributed the milk to the district milk unions, where they have the analyze the demand and what is the particular demand in India, and how we can meet out the demand and match the supply and demand there. And then they when the demand is very high, so they supply the milk as such. When the demand is very low, they converted the product into other products and sales and send the products to the marketing department. So likewise, they are giving, and along with that, they want to improve the quality of the product also, because the product which is coming with high quality, low cost, low price is very much preferred by the customers in anywhere. So that is the concept, that is the basic concept we have in the marketing. So that is a concept they understood well, and then they created such a services like cattle feed and veterinary and animal husbandry services and rural health scheme services. All those things, they had a special unique wing. They created a special wing to capture all these services to the customers, that means farmers. And along with that, if they are getting more benefits and more profit out of the product markets and marketing the products, they're ready to share the profits to the stakeholders, like bonus and dividend shares and additional prices. Like these are all the things which is they followed uniquely. They making as a unique strategy, and then they adapted to improve their quality of the product and also their distribution. Okay, so when the farmers are ready to deliver their products, only they can able to stand in the business. So that means they have to share their profit to the farmers also. That is the main aim of the cooperative thing. So that aim is also satisfied with this concept. So this is the unique model which we had in Amul business. And these are the strategic pillars as I already told, clearly explained how the quality is influencing on the supply chain of the Amul, and value for money and availability and service. So here we have to I want to add some of the points to here. Availability. So when you say availability, so some of the companies may not have special outlets earlier, but now most of the milk producers association, milk companies are having some special outlets around India, and Amul is a unique, and they are the first person introduced their outlet in India, and initially they satisfy their demand within the state, the Gujarat state itself, and they gradually expand their market to the other northern states of India. And after that, so for that they introduced the strategy called unique outlets, Amul outlets, and after that they gradually adapted some distribution agencies. Through that, the retail agencies, through that they are delivering the products. So this is the strategy they introduced for making their product available in all the stores. So that is the one of the important concept. And also services, when the customers are expecting more, and what is their unique features, product features, which is preferred by the customers. So that is also considered by the that is also they are taking very much concern on that aspect, and they are giving their services. So okay, so with this short introduction, I just want to I just want to make some scholastic act here. So can you all switch on your video, and can you bring one object which is blue or red in color? Yeah, quick. We have only 2 minutes time. So yes, sir. Sabari sir, thank you. Thank you for your cooperation.
Okay,
Yes.
thank you.
Yes, sir. Bring one red color bottle. Anyone? Okay, fine. So when you say like this, so when you have this type of assignment, so we have to look into the process. So what we are going to do, so first, so these are all the factors which to be considered while making the process to be completed, successfully completed. And the first one is the place where we are sitting, where we are attending the conference, and also the availability of the resources and reachability. So whether we are able to reach the product or not. So the availability of the product is the one most the important thing. So whether we have the red or blue color objects nearby our premises. And another one more thing, whether it is we can able to get the product and show the product on the before the camera. So these are all the things we have to consider, the factors. And also the time and time period. I just I noted that given that 2 minutes time for you to bring your products. So the time limit is also we have to consider. And then the next most important thing is connectivity. Well, nowadays in this new normal thing, we have to think about give more concern on the connectivity thing, that is internet. So these are all the factors to complete such a small thing. So likewise, we have to coordinate. So in supply chain, we have to coordinate all the things. What is the demand? What is the supply? And how we can meet our demand in a particular time period with a particular product with a particular quality. All those things we have to take care. Along with that, for business, obviously the cost is the most important thing we have to take care. So just to think on this supply chains. So when you say food products, food products, when compared to the other goods, it's normally perishable, highly perishable one. Sorry, a perishable one. So when you classify the food products itself, we have two major classifications. One is perishable and the other one is non-perishable. So we all know that the milk and the egg products and meat and the vegetables and all the seafoods all are coming under perishable goods, because the lifespan of the product is very, very short, very, very crucial. And when you're developing a model for this perishable goods, you have to clear about all the features, all the environmental factors which is affect your supply chain. And so that is very, very most important thing. And when you are moving to the non-perishable goods, there you have a unique thin layer difference between the perishable and non-perishable. When compared to the non-food products, it is considered as a much perishable. And the lifespan of when you are looking to the difference between the perishable and non-perishable, there are thin line. That means they are differed with the lifespan of their lifespan of the product. So perishable is, maybe we can say it is 24 hours to 48 hours. That is a lifespan, maximum lifespan for the perishable goods. But non-perishable, that processed goods, when you are processing the product, when your milk, as such, when you are milking the animal, after milking the animal, you just keep the milk outside, just within after 4 or 5 hours, it will going to be spoiled. But after pasteurization, if you are keeping the milk under normal condition, and maybe it will take 8 hours to 10 hours time, lifespan time. And when you're keeping under the refrigerated condition, so maybe the lifespan of the product, the quality, and all the other nutritional things which is maintained over the period for we can call it as 2 to 3 days. So this is the major difference. So we have to look into the nature of the product. When you are looking to the other products, like your tab or mobile, in this fast world, every second you are looking, you can say that every second the apps, the softwares, otherwise we can call it as a softwares, which is needed for your app in your laptop or otherwise tab or otherwise mobile, which is updated every second. It has been updated every second. So if you are not updating your softwares, so you may be lacking in the services, you may be lacking in the efficient process. So that is what happening, we are undergoing here. So that is also very, very important. So when you say not only perishable goods, when you are looking into the technological goods, thing, every second it is updating. So in that case, we have to introduce our software products. When you are when you are having software business, you have to introduce your software at the time, on the time. Otherwise, you may not be on par with the other competitors. You may be pushed back in the market. So that is what happen in the software technological things. And other important things, so other goods like commodity goods and other goods, construction goods and all, they might have some unique demand also. So they are not having such a timely rush. But even though they have some time standards for production, everything for production and supply, all those things, even though when compared to the perishable goods, they might not have that much of time concern. So why I am putting this slide here is that, so when you are looking to the when you are analyzing the supply chain, you have to understand what is the business, what is the product nature, what is the business, and what are the stakeholders, and who are all the stakeholders, and what is their process, and what is the process they had in the supply chain, and what is the what is that value addition in that particular thing, and what is the cost involved in that particular process. All those things you have to analyze. And the another one, I want to quote another one more important brand here, that is called Amazon. You all know about Amazon. So Amazon is a company, is a multinational company. It is headquartered in Washington. We all know that. And Jeff Bezos is the founder of the Amazon company. He started this company in 1994, and also it is came with the online bookstore in 1995. He started initially with the bookstore, online bookstore, and I hope that you all had Amazon purchase experience, isn't it? So that experience is happened because of the supply chain efficiency, and also their efforts. It speaks about their success in the supply chain. Okay. In 1998, Amazon was ranked as the top 20 internet sites in almost all the major market survey. And also, according to the analyst, when you think of web shopping, you think of Amazon first, obviously. And Foster power ranking also in 2000, they ranked Amazon as the best online shopping site. And after that, they had 2.5 billion titles of books, and they came with the biggest bookstore. And also there are so many options now. They introduced so many. Now it is one of the biggest world bookstore, online bookstore. And they had options called Kindle publications, like as individual author, we can publish our books in the Amazon. So likewise, they had many strategies, and along with that, they introduced a lot of technologies. Nowadays, the artificial intelligence technology is evolving. So they used at most case, they used this technology and 4.4 industrial 4.4 revolutions technologies to give optimum services to the customers. And out of that, they are making so much money. They are huge money. They are coming with huge outcome. So this is what happened in Amazon. And also another one more most important thing when you are looking into their models. So Amazon to the buyer sales approach is the one important thing. Another one is they are multi-level e-commerce supply chain models they have. And also another one more thing is customer tracking systems. The Amazon's customer tracking system is very, very important one. Here we can look into that. This picture tells us about the market share of Amazon in India. It is around 31% in India, and it pushed back to the second position because of Flipkart emergence. Initially, the Amazon is the first first e-commerce company in India. And Flipkart, it is having 32%. But when you say US market, there also it has 38% of market share, Amazon now at present. So that is what Amazon is having around the world. Globally, they had different sites and different market models. Some different, not only different market, there are unique models. They followed unique models for each country. They study the country's behavior, consumers behavior, and what is their preference, all those things, and they introduce the model along. Slightly they changes their supply chain according to their preferences, and according to the environmental factors, business environmental factors, which is situated in that particular country. They had a very good unique changes in their supply chain, and they introduced to the market. And so likewise, they introduced all around the world, and these are all the different websites in the different regions. In India, it's Amazon.in. Like China, it's Amazon CN. So likewise, they introduced these different websites and different centers, different marketing centers in different countries, and they are running with the different models. And then this is the statistics which explains about the growth of the Amazon. So in 1995, when they introduced other products in 1996 and 97, along with their book products, and gradually they increased their vertically and horizontally they are increased their product lines. In now at present. In 2015, they had 8,558 million net income as a net income in their business. And these are all the timeline, different timelines where they are introducing their different product launches. Like music and video store launches they did in 1998, and third-party selling they introduced in 2003. Why? Because I'm showing this is because I already explained that they clearly study the supply chain, and they introduce the concept they had the concept of supply, but they came with different model for different places. And that means slight changes in the thing. So when you say in US, they don't go with the third party concept for the transportation and other logistics things, but in India initially they had all the things with the they deliver the products through the domestic well-known couriers, recognized couriers. So that is what the big strategy they introduced to reduce their cost. So like here the barter bookstore is introduced in 2007, and Amazon auction is introduced in 2018, and Kindle launch is introduced in 2009. Likewise, they introduced so many products. And also these are all the companies, major companies and big companies which is belong to the Amazon company. And when you're looking to the strategic partners of Amazon, so these are all main partners in the Procter and Gamble. So the Amazon will use the Procter and Gamble BNG warehouses for faster and economic product distribution. That is one of the important strategy which they had during their establishment. Because of this strategy only, they are able to distribute their product on time. So, and another one is future. They came with second alliances with the future groups. The Amazon will use the future groups strong product knowledge and extensive and brand portfolio and sourcing basis. So these are all the things which make them able to flourish in that market. And the State Bank of India, another thing, payment portal, the Amazon will use SBI smooth and trusted payment solutions for the small businesses and end consumers. So these are all the services which is needed. These are all the assistance services which is needed for the smooth flow of the supply chain. So this has happened, and this because of this strategy only they are emerging well. We can say that. And also, when you are looking the Jeff Bezos quotes, he quoted that the three major things. He clearly understand that what is the consumer's behavior. Understood that old economic retail cocktail, like low price, large selection, and convenience. So this is what we had in the last economic. Almost now also we are having. But the percentage of the thing may be differ over the period. It may be the consumer preferences changing, consumer behavior is changing almost. Yes, obviously. So the low price, large selection, and convenience. So when you are combining all these things, it will work out. He is expecting that, and also he done well. And other big three ideas for big Jeff Bezos is like digital enable limitless inventory, and digital boost customer care, and digital allows high margin and low prices. So this is what he made that three things, this low price, large selection, and convenience through the digital solutions, digital technological solutions. And these are all the key success strategies when you're analyzing the case of Amazon. So we can list that these are all the 4 key success strategies. Knowing the market and the industry, the first foremost thing. And the another one is focus on the value adding for the customer. And then third one is logistics, how we can reach the customer. And the fourth one is use of acquisition and alliances, strategic partners. So this is the 4 most important strategies. Okay, now so around the world it operates 7 websites. I already explained 7 websites that support their business operations globally, and they are offering 20 million items for the sale from the different distribution centers. So maybe in India they had 8 centers, and yes, in India they had 7 centers, and China they had 8 centers, and also in Germany they had 7, and France they 3. From Italy they have 1. Likewise in Japan 6. And so likewise this when you're looking into this picture, it easily shows that this part is having some more distribution hubs for Amazon. And along with that, this India and China is also having the distribution hub. Likewise the market share of the contribution for the company is also very high. So when you're looking to the transportation of the Amazon, so really initially they introduced with the primarily on national parcel couriers, recognized couriers, and later they have erected their own logistics networks. And distribution center from distribution center to hub, they introduce the transportation. They get the products from the distribution center to the hub, and they deliver the product to the delivery point, at delivery point through their own transportation hub. And so this is the supply chain diagram which depicts it as a supply chain of Amazon. Initially when the customers are putting their order, the Amazon staffs or Amazon staffs are working on that, looking on that customer's order, and they are picking the customer's product from the hub, and they are keep on and move the product to the distribution center. And then when during the distribution center, in the distribution center, they are repack the product, and they weigh the product, and then they move the product to the distribution point. So the distribution point, they are Amazon's customer services and delivery services. They pack the product, and they deliver the product to the customers. This is the supply chain which we had in Amazon. And also they have a 3-tier supply chain process in that. So here it is simple. Normally this is exactly this model is adapted in US. So here all around the world they had a 3 set of tires. They split the process into 3 with the 3 tires. The first initial tire, they made some tie-up with the vendor or supplier producers and publishers, and then they send the product to the customers through their supply transportation logistics services. And then second thing is, in the second tire they had tie-up with the wholesalers and partners, distribution center partners. And the third tire, the Amazon itself, they have the distribution center. They collect the product from the producers, and then keep their products under distribution center based on the order. They make the product available in their distribution center. And so this is what happened in the supply chain inventory supply in Amazon. And when you are looking to the replenishment process of Amazon, so when the inventory position, they are analyzing the inventory position and forecast. They are matching. They are try to match the inventory and analyze the forecasting estimations, and they make based on that. From that, they are making some replenishment decisions. When the product is under demand, high demand, they put the order, and they get the product from the tier 2 or tier 3 system, inventory system, and then through the distribution center, they send the product to the customers. And when you are analyzing the customer's order point of view, when the customers are putting the order in the online website or apps of the Amazon, it will reach the Amazon's warehouse or IT systems. So then they analyze the inventory and fulfillment cost and availability of the product, all those things, and they analyze the thing, and then they make the source source order. I mean, source the particular product, and then they deliver the product to the customers through their services. So these are all the different Amazon delivery stations of Amazon in India. So they started delivery stations in India in 2012, and now it is around 20 centers we have in India, all over the India. And this is the prime fulfillment objective or strategy of Amazon. So when you are analyzing the fulfillment by Amazon's strategy, so to make more money and grow your business fast and save time and delight your customers by Amazon. So this is the mantra, or otherwise we can say this is the very good strategy they worked out well. When you are analyzing this strategy, the time is the most important concern. They are giving most concern on the time and time of the delivery, even though the cost and quality of the product is also very on par, it is having very much important, and the time is the most important concern. When they are talking about the delivery or a supply chain aspect, the time is the most important thing. They are giving much concern for the time. And along with that, so when you are seeing the supply chain analysis, performance metrics, so now we can say that clearly understood that when you are having a supply chain analysis, supply chain metrics, when you are looking for a metrics or otherwise performance analysis, you have to look into the some key performance indicators. So the first one is cost to cash time cycle, and freight bill accuracy, and perfect order rate, day sales outstanding, DSO, and inventory turnover, gross margin turn on investment, and on-time shipping, return reasons, inventory velocity, and inventory days of supply. So these are the key points which is listed for any supply chain. We have to look all the aspects to improve our efficiency or efficiency and cost reduction also. So normally, I hope you all understood what is supply chain, and previously, I hope from the previous sessions, you might well know about what is the supply chain management and what are all the important concepts, and how we can have evolved at different levels and different things. All those things we had. So the most important thing, three most important thing is one is money flow, product flow, and information flow. This is what we had in our supply chain. So in all aspects, we have to optimize the inputs. That means optimize the resources, and we have to make them at efficient position. So then only we can able to increase the efficiency and performance of the supply chain. That is what we are expecting. That is what all the business entrepreneurs or businessmen are expecting in their marketing process. So here I want to note also introduce the other concepts like when you say the key performance indicators in the supply chain process through supply chain building blocks such as strategic planning and demand planning, supply planning, and procurement and manufacturing, warehousing. And also the order fulfillment and transportation process also very, very important during the supply chain. When you are looking to the Amazon's thing, so the fulfillment and the transportation, they are taking much concern on the fulfillment and transportation process, because they can easily make the product available because of fulfillment and transportation process only we can able to get the consumers satisfaction. So that means when you are going to the store purchasing a product or any product or services, so when it is available on the time, so you are much happier than suppose in such cases sometimes the consumers may have some sacrifice on quality aspects also. They may be at 5-point scale, they may have their expectation may be 4 for the quality aspects, but the availability of the product may be they expecting at 5. So like that means the 5 means the highest side. So likewise, so when the product is available to the customers, they may that has much influence on their purchase process, buying process. So when you are going for a particular shop for expecting to buy a particular product, so when it is available, you are very happy, and also the other time, next time you may not go to the another shop. Definitely you will expect the product, and your next time purchase you definitely choose a particular store for purchase. So that is what when the product is available at a particular agreed time, so the customer is very, very much satisfied, and they are very satisfied, and they are again they go for purchase on the particular platform. So that is what main concern they are giving for the time, and along with that and the other things also, the planning, procurement, manufacturing, warehousing process also they are taken care. So this is what for most important thing according to the Amazon, not only Amazon, any supply chain. Okay, so the next one is so along with this thing, with this metrics, we can go with the analytical part, analysis, how we can analyze. Okay, so now we can easily identify what is the nature of the business and what are all the important metrics we have. That means what are all the important key points, key indicators, which you have to give some observation during the supply chain process. So now we are moving to the supply chain analysis. So this is what so this picture, I hope this picture clearly depicts that it is made up of bubbles. It is made up of bubbles, but we have a 3 or 4, 5 colors in that. Sorry, four colors in 4 color bubbles in that. But we can able to conclude that from the picture itself, we can able to conclude that there is an object. There is a structure of round shape, round in shape, and in between, in center, there is an object. It may be a human, and also he is standing on a particular. He may be standing on a particular object. So this is what we have a conclusion. We may give conclusion for this object. So this is what happened in the software analysis also, supply chain analysis also. So when the demand is very high, when the demand, the product demand is very huge across the world, and when the product is supplied to across the world, so where it is produced, where it is delivered, how it is delivered. So first of all, where it is demanded and how it is delivered. So like we have to identify all, we have to answer all those questions. And so likewise, when you are having a big picture, big data, big consumer data, and you just imagine uh, when you are going to the mall. So otherwise, in one day there are so many walk-ins into the mall. So maybe we can expect that 5,000, 6,000, 10,000 customers may be having they might have walk into the big mall. And also, but the purchase is only maybe 8,000. The 2,000 remaining customers may not have any purchase. They may not have any purchase on the particular day, but 8,000 persons are having a purchase. But the big mall is having some set of 50 or 60 or 100 shops. So how much customers are having purchased at a particular shop? How can we collect from the sales rate of the particular shop? And for the same customer, how many products they get from the different outlets in the particular shop? So that is also we can easily get from the database. So and who is the customer, what is the customer name, what is their purchase value, what is the product they purchased, and what is the value of the product, and what are the features which is related to that particular product. And based on that we can describe the particular customer, and he is so and so, he preferred this product, and frequently he is purchasing this product. So once a while, if they have, often they have some purchases on that particular mall, so that is also recorded. And the same thing, it is also recorded. And also we can describe the person, he is so and so, he's preferring this brand, he is preferring this product with this features. All those things we can give easily, we can give. So that is called information. That is for most important thing. So when you say big data, there are so many n number of million tons of information is maybe loaded in that particular data set. So that is called big data. From that we are extracting our part. So that is called data mining, or called the data analyst, or called data mining, and other things. So from that we are analyzing, and we are giving the picture. To that particular data sets. From that we can able to easily, we can relate, we can make based on their data relationships, we can give some structure to the data set, and from out of that we can able to make some good strategies, and that means good decisions, results. Through the results we can make some good strategies also for business. So in that angle, the supply chain analytics softwares are having a much support to the business in supply chain visibility analysis, and expectation analysis, and procurement analysis, manufacturing and transportation visibility analysis. All those things it is helping. So the supply chain analysis software provides compatibility to the support the business in supply chain visibility analysis, expectation visibility analysis, procurement visibility analysis, manufacturing visibility analysis, and transportation and fulfillment analytics also it is helping. So in that the SAP software is one of the most important thing. These are all the top demanded softwares. And the SAP and although sorry, SAP software is a supply chain analysis software, delivers a strategic tool for development department relevance metrics and benchmarking data to ensure accountability, improving performance, and also it some of the cases it helps to turn your supply chain analytics into competitive advantage. And another software is called like Oracle and JDA. So these are all the softwares which is used, increased, mostly it is used for the network and trading partners visibility and consolidating the data, key data elements that enables the monitor or analyst and measure your company and supply chain performance during the process. And also it the JDA solutions it may also helps the analytics works as a combined offering to combine critical monitoring and measuring the capabilities. And also this Ariba analysis also it spend analysis provides consolidated and classified of your spending, mostly the spending and suppliers enriched by the insights. And the other IBM softwares is also SAS and IBM softwares is also helping to make the intelligent solutions to deliver the unique unique insights about the demand patterns and supply chain networks and operations and customer services requirements and all those things. And also the SAS software also provides the ability to combine the data from the other data sources such as transactional and operational systems to provide more comprehensive analysis, and also it's reporting to better meet corporate business requirements. And other thing, the IBM mainly we can say the Cognos supply chain IBM software, maybe it produces solutions to help to lower cost and improve the margin by providing the insights into procurement spending, especially on procurement spending and supply performance, contract management, operation efficiency. And another one more important thing is Tableau. Tableau software, supply chain analysis software, provides capability for logistics analysis and QoH analysis and supply chain algorithm and metrics, advanced metrics analysis also it is most useful. And also it integrates Tableau, it also integrates with many of the most common data sources used to combine the use of the multiple data sources. They highlight and filter the trends and observing the trends. And other Kinaxis and British and Logility softwares are also these are all the analytical softwares which have analytical depth and speed for both supply chain planning and also as well as supply chain response cycle. And a rapid response added high configurable planning and also the supply chain analytical layers. Okay. So these are all the analytical softwares which we had, and most of the softwares are having some unique features and analytical capability to facilitate our analytics. And supply chain analytic like visibility analytics, expectation visibility analysis, procurement visibility analysis, and manufacturing visibility analysis, transportation visibility analysis, fulfillment visibility analysis, all those things we had in our analytics thing. Along with that, some of the cases we need to analyze the performance management, supply chain performance management also. In that aspect, we can have in the 3 dimensions. One is as we said earlier, and the information flow, how it is efficient, how it is performed, and how it is cost wise, how it is performed. Maybe the price spread and what is the price added at every stages, and how it is delivered to the customer, and all those things we can analyze from the price performance. And along with that, we can have operational performance also, supply chain operational performance measurement also. in that aspect, we have to look into the product features and product performance, and how and what time it is produced and what time it is delivered, and what is the cost involved in that particular operational aspects. So that is mainly considered under the operational performance management. So this is what we had in our analytical part. And also I want to request you all to download the Tableau software, because the next consecutive section we have at today afternoon. In that session, I'm going to explain some insights of Tableau software, how we can use the Tableau software for predicting our demand, and how we can plan for our supply chain process. So I request you all to visit the tableau.com website. There we can have the trial software for it may be it is available for desktop version, and also its online version is also available. You just take a download, and you are when you are installing after downloading, you just install the software, and you can view the license agreement also. When you are clicking the license agreement, after giving the license view agreement, this window you will get in your laptop or any tab or something. So we can have the three options under that license thing. The one is start with the trial, and another one is the other activations with the purchase code, product code. So we can go with the start with trial now. And when you are clicking the start with the trial, you will be delivered with this picture, this dialog box. So in that, you have to fill your name, you have to register your name and designation and organization, all those things. So you have to department, all those things. You just register. Once you registered, you will get this window, registration completed successfully. So you can go with your software. Once you registered, you will your laptop will be downloaded and installed with Tableau icon. So, and after that, we can have some practical session with that Tableau software. So, okay. So this is the page when you are opening the software Tableau icon. This is the page you will you might get during the first page. Thank you all.
Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you, sir.
Thanks for the interesting and informative session. You gave a lot of information about Amazon and Amul. And one thing I want to clarify with you, ma'am.
Yes, sir.
In India, Amazon and Flipkart are trying to get the first place.
Yes, sir.
In that case, Amazon going with technology like faster delivery options, drone delivery way, they are trying with that. And Flipkart, they are going for the conventional option, then going for tie-up with Dabbawalas in Mumbai for delivering parcel. So why that much contrast between these two delivery partners?
Sir, actually, when you are looking to the Amazon's case, they have a separate unique model, business model. Already they had a very good established and very successful model. In that model, they are making some slight changes, and they are making them into according to the region. They are making some slight changes and implementing the model. So according to India, they had a n number of analysis, and they had a n number of things, and with the even IIMs, they are having some projects. They are done with the students and faculties. They done with Amazon, and then they from their report it shows that so the cost involved in that particular process is maybe very high. So that is why initially they had a tie-up with the recognized service providers, like for their logistics and transportation, all those things. And later, gradually, they developed their own logistics and transportation services and to the customers. So that is what the Amazon is doing, sir. But Flipkart, they try to capture, their main objective is try to capture the market share. In other places, when the other countries, I mean, other countries, the Flipkart may not have that much of influence. But India, according to India, the Flipkart is also, it's having some equal competent, and it's also obviously they are the first position competence. They want to work out in all the aspects, like when they're approaching with the local people, it is very easy to approach the people. So that is why they are making that, sir.
Another question from a participant, ma'am.
Yes, sir.
Whether the company like Amazon and Flipkart maintain physical stock with them?
Yes, sir. Yes, obviously. In that, when I explained the 3-tier systems, so in the 3rd tier, based on their demand, high demanded product, for especially high demanded product, they put the order and they make the product available in their distribution center.
Well, this is my question, ma'am. During festival time, Amazon giving a great offer to the buyers.
Yes,
how
sir.
that is possible for them? That much price discount, how can they are giving?
Yes, sir. So that is the main concern for them, sir. Actually, their strategy itself, lower price and time delivery, at the time delivery and high quality. So this is the major. That means the Amul is also, obviously the Amul is cooperative thing, another entity. The cooperative entity's aim itself, it is developed only for the benefits of the members. So in Amazon, they are trying to share their profit, the benefits, profit to the, I mean, among with the customers. So that is why they can able to reduce their cost some extent. And another important strategy is also involved in that. That is like competence. When they are competent with the lower price, with the other competitors, it is very easy to get the market share. That is also important one. So these are the 2 strategies they combined and they worked out during the festival season.
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you for the wonderful session. And thank you all the participants. And as today's resource person mentioned, download the Tableau software and be ready with the afternoon session. And thank you. Thanks.
Thank you, sir. Thank you so much for giving me this great opportunity. Thank you, Sabari, sir. And thank you all. Thank you all for your patient listening. Yes.